Okay. Good morning to all the partners and friends and all newcomers. Okay. So today I feel very excited to be your host for today's classes. And firstly, let me introduce myself. Okay. I'm Eddie. I'm from Cancun. Okay, from Malaysia. So anyone know where is Cancun? I think in Malaysia's friends they know. Okay. But today I'm feel so grateful because why? Because can hosting a very wonderful International System Day. Okay, and I know here we have many friends from all around the world, right? Anyone from others country out of Malaysia? Can you type to let me know? Anyone? I see someone from Philippines. Yes, welcome. Okay. So any more others from others countries? Okay. So before we start, today's classes, so anyone, if you want to invite your friends, you can send the link and invite them as soon as possible. Because why? Because we are going to start for today class. Okay, so thank you for you all to be with me today. Because today we have invited a special guest from a corporate world to share some secret tips to us for his success story. And so before this, we have three things to want everyone to cooperate with me. Firstly, please do not draw or draft anything on top of our speaker slide. Second, if anyone you want to open your video, please be aware that you are wearing a tidy clothing. And third, please don't open your mic. Because why? Because we scared after disturb others to get the secret tips from today's special guest. So let me introduce today's special guest, his background. He has started work since he's graduated from university in 1990s. He has a master's degree and he has worked in different corporate in the past 16 years. In his younger days, he was a typical white collar who went to work very early in the morning and went home late in the evening. Anyone same like him? Like to work. Wake up and work. Then after that, go back home, have dinner and sleep. That's all, the life. Anyone same with him? So although he was working very hard, but earning was barely enough to survive and did not have any extra saving. That means when he do all the hard work but no money in the bank. This resulted in him always looking for extra income and business opportunity. Having been in the corporate world and involved in so many investment projects, he is fully aware that starting a business is never easy and full of challenges. Things changed when he was introduced to the Forever Living business opportunity few years back. He immediately fell in love and was totally convinced when he was introduced to the Forever Living business concept. The business opportunity provided by Forever has opened his mind and changed the way he perceived the M&M industry. Forever Business is the first and the only M&M company that he has joined, and even though he has been approached by so many players in the market, after years of continuous effort in running the Forever Business, he is now a senior eager manager and has qualified for this title 6 years consecutively. He has also achieved the F2D and local trips throughout his Forever journey. So, everyone, are you ready to know who is our special guest for tonight? Please give me one. Yes, give me one. Okay. So now we use a 9333 to invite our tonight's special guest. Okay, come 9333 9333. Let's type more 9333 before I invited him. Okay, so let us welcome our special guest, Senior Eagle Manager CHee.
Hi, thank you, Eddie. Can you hear me? Thank you so much, Eddie, to our MC. So for his very great introductions, can we give him a round of applause? And before we start the presentation, right? Can we give him a 9? I think he deserves it because he gave a very good introduction to me. Thank you so much, brother Eddie. And if you can hear me, give me an 8. Is it possible? Can you hear my voice? Thank you so much. All right, without further ado, I think I'm going to start my presentation today. So today I'm going to talk about global entrepreneurship presentation. All right, okay, can you see my slide? I have started to share the screen. If you can see the slide, perhaps you can give me a yes. No, you can't see my slide, yeah? So let me share it again. Okay. Can you see my screen now? Yeah, I guess you can see my screen, yeah? Okay, before I start, please bear with me because I have multiple screens, yeah? There is one in front of me and then the second one on the right on my side because I need to make sure that my slide is running okay. All right, thank you once again. Okay, as introduced by Eddie just now, I'm a corporate guy. So when you look at the screen, do you look familiar? So, but please do not get me wrong. This is not an MLM structure. This is a typical corporate structure. As introduced by Eddie just now, I'm a corporate guy. So I work 9 to 5 every day since I started my career, and back to 20 years ago. So the started salary at that time is about 1.5 to 2K. So about RM ringgit Malaysia, about 1,500 and 2,000. So that time, so this amount of money is barely enough for me to survive, and not to talk about owning a house or a car. So I think our participants here also experience the same. So I'm not sure what is the salary scheme at this moment, but I guess it would be more or less the same because not long ago that one of my company has employed one of the new fresh graduates to our company, and then I think the starting salary is about 2.5K as an engineer. All right, so this I guess, as I said, I'm not sure whether you have been involved in any corporate work before this, but I'm sure that this looks familiar to those who are still working, right? So you have, as usual, you have executive level, you have management, you have entry level, right? So it looks like totally the same, right? Like our MLM structure, but this is not MLM structure, all right? I have a reason why I need to share this slide, all right? Okay, so in order to have a better income salary, I started to work very hard, hoping to climb up the corporate ladder. Of course, over the year, I have been promoted numerous times and start to have a better income. That was not long ago that I start to realize a very cool fact about corporate politics and culture. From the chart that you can see, once may take 10 to 20 years to reach the pinnacle. But unfortunately, once you reach the top, what is going to happen to you? All right. And this structure, this pyramid structure, give me a wake-up call. What I say that because I started at a very junior level, say about back to 20 years ago when I was just graduated from university. Then I need to work very hard, and as an associate, this is the if you can look from the left-hand side on my screen, that is the years, or that is the duration or the period that you need to spend in order to climb up the corporate levels. So I'm not saying that this is the, this is this is fixed, but I'm saying that this is the standard. This is the standard times that most people will spend or work in order to get promotion. So just imagine if you started like me, just an associate, and you want to be a senior director or become a CEO in a company, which I think you may need about 25 plus years. All right, just imagine if you started at work at 20 years old, and then if you are lucky, and then by the age of 25, probably by the age of 45, probably you'll be a CEO of a company. All right. So what will happen if once you become the CEO of a company? Okay. Sorry. What will happen once you become the CEO of a company? All right. What will happen then? Just now I said that give me a wake-up call, because personally I have experience not only one time, but many times in my life. I've seen that. I give an example. This is my own experience. I give you an example. I've seen so many CEOs that spend their whole life or entire life to climb up the corporate ladders. Right? They spend about 25 years or 30 years to be at the top, and earning about a month roughly about 50,000, 60,000 a month. But what happened was, once they become the CEO, then the nightmares start. Why I say that? Because usually a CEO would take, is running a company. So CEO is the man that take the whole responsibilities of the company, whether the company is making money or making losses. So the company is, the CEO is solely responsible for that. Just for example, if you are so unlucky and the moment you become the CEO and the pandemic hits, all right, so what will happen to you? So meaning the business of the company will definitely drops, right? Pandemics, and I don't think there's any other business that like Forever Living that will keep going. But most of the company will have a crisis. So if you're so unlucky, once you after you have been promoted to CEO and the pandemic hits, and what will happen? So let me tell you the truth. The truth is that you will be replaced within 1 or 2 years, because usually a CEO will be given the most is 2 years. If the company is making losses, the CEO will be given the most is 2 years to turn around the company. If the CEO can't turn around the company and the company is still making losses, meaning that the CEO will be fired. Just imagine, can you imagine you spend about 25 years, okay, 25 to 30 years to be a CEO, and then for the next 2 years, you'll be fired. So what happened if you have been fired at the age of, let's say, about 50, right? 50 years old as a CEO, and then you've been fired. So what is going to happen to you? No, it's tough. Let me tell you the truth. It is very tough, because in order to be a CEO in another company is super difficult. It's super difficult because one is reputation. If let's say you be the CEO in a company and the company is making losses, and for other company to take you as a CEO is I think the chances is very slim. All right, you can basically forget about it. All right. So okay, so the next slide, which I'm going to tell you why I make once I realized the fact why I started to look for business opportunity, just like anyone else here, because I realized that once you hit the top, or you are lucky you become, as I said just now, become the CEO, then your career level will start to drop. All right. So then I'm fully aware that because I have, as I said, I have experience and I have seen so many times the CEO being replaced again and again within just a short period of time, like for example, 2 years. So being aware of that, all right. So I started to look for business opportunity. And to tell you the fact, working in a corporate, 9 to 5 work is not really a fun thing unless you really love it. And then I'm not sure how many of you being in a corporate and really love a corporate structure, really love a corporate world. But to me, being in a corporate is just earning, of course, it's a good salary, but I can't say that you'll be super rich, all right, to work in a corporate company, in a corporate, right? You can't be super rich, but you can be slightly better than others, but then you can't be super rich. So for me, I'm always looking for a business opportunity that can give me financial freedom. All right. So I think after I have that in my mind, then I started to look around. And then looking for opportunity, looking for any chances to be involved in a business. And I'm not sure whether this is what people say that law of attraction. And one fine day, my introducer is Jackie Tan, all right, PCM. So as I continue to search for the right business, and probably due to the law of attraction, as I say, I was introduced to Forever Business by him. And he shared an article which published in Business Connectors and telling us, I think this is the most, this is a sentence that struck me immediately. So it tells that there are over 500,000 millionaires in the USA, and 20% of them made their fortune in just 6 years, right? This has immediately created the curiosity inside me to look further into MLM business. So I'm deep down into my heart, I feel that this is almost impossible, because in whatever business that being involved in so many business in investment. So to be a millionaire in just 6 years is almost impossible. I'm not saying that 100% impossible, but I'm saying almost impossible, right? Okay, next. And okay, after he shared the article to me, and then he brought me to, he showed me this slide and showed that Dr. Desmond's research. This research that he has done it and produced a thesis about MLM. All right. The title of this thesis is the implementations of multi-level marketing system by direct selling companies in Malaysia. And this thesis is still kept in University Technology Malaysia. University Technology Malaysia in JB. All right. If you have time, you go to the university. Perhaps you can get a copy of the thesis and take a look at it. But I was totally amazed when he showed it to me, because I can't imagine that there is one person that is so, that is so have a very high interest in this MLM industry, and then to produce a thesis on it. So this is personally, I feel this is something that I should take a look, because this is amazing, because this is totally out of my, I'm being a student. So usually when we do a research, we will go for scientific studies. So it's really, it's not the usual topics that we'll choose and have a deep down research on, especially on multi-level marketing. And until at this moment, at this time, 2020, I think this was produced back in 1995, right? 1995, this thesis was produced by Dr. Desmond. And until today, 2022, all right? It was about 20 years back, right? So sorry about if I'm wrong. It's about like 20 years back, 20 more years back, all right? And there's no second thesis on MLM, all right? So I can tell, if you have the chance, you should get a copy of this and go through it and really study in it, all right? Okay, next slide. So next slide, what I'm going to tell you is that perhaps the conclusion from Dr. Desmond's thesis, perhaps this is the most important message. So network marketing actually has produced more millionaires than any other industries in the histories of the world. So meaning, if you are involved in MLM, meaning that the chances of you being a millionaire is higher compared to other industries. I mean, if you are like me, working in a corporate company, I'm not saying that you can't be a millionaire, all right? I'm not saying that you can't be a millionaire, but then the chances is very slim, because I'm not sure. As I said just now, being a CEO, the standard salary, the industry benchmark salary is about 50,000, 60,000 a month. So 1 year is about 600,000. So if you're lucky and then you can be a CEO for about 5 years, probably you can be a millionaire. But then there is very little. Numbers is very little. How many of you can be the CEO in the company? All right. So most of it will be at a lower level. lower level. So you want to be a millionaire, I would say that the only chances that you need to be involved in a business. And perhaps to be more specific, you need to be involved in a MLM industry. Because as Robert Kiyosaki said that the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else look for work. So this basically telling you that to work for others, you can't be a rich people. That is my own interpretation. I think that is quite true. Okay, so next. Okay, from the book, I think let's look further into in his book, in Robert Kiyosaki books. I think perhaps the most important message from Robert is actually on how to move from the left quadrant to the right quadrant. On the left quadrant, it consists of E and S. And 80% of work for others, 80%, okay, among us, working for people, right? And only 15% are self-employed. So E is what? E is employee, just like you and me, or perhaps some of you, if not all of you, right? And for those who are in, 80% and 15%, right? For those being an employee or professional in a small business, professional small business is just like doctors, lawyers, accountants. Those are called professional small business. So in this left quadrant, which accounted about 95%, which is about 95%. So 95% of these people actually use their time to exchange for money, meaning this is active income. So meaning that they have to be to a certain extent, to be in office, to be in their own private offices, for example, doctor, they need to be in a clinic in order to make money. For lawyers, they need to be in their office. For accountant, of course, they need to be in their own office as well in order to make money. If they are out of office, meaning that they can't make money. All right. So this is actually they are using their own time to produce money, to exchange for money. All right. Whereas on your left quadrant, on your right quadrant, you can see that is B and I. So B is stand for business owner. Business owner is kind of like people work for you, meaning that you have invested heavily. For example, if you're a super rich people, then you can throw out 2 or 5 millions and start to run a company. So and then you can start hiring people to work for you. So this is a business owner whereby you use money to start a business and buy people's time. So by doing that, you are buying people's time and people are working for you. All right. So this what we call is multiply your time to earn money. All right. All right. And unfortunately, we have only 5% of people are on the right quadrant, which they truly understand. To be rich people, to be super rich, you need to be a business owner or you need to be an investor. All right. So this, by only being a business owner or investor, then only you can multiply your money and time. All right. Next. Sorry. Next. Okay. So after being aware of the importance of to be involved in business, so what kind of business should we choose in order for us to move from the left quadrant to the right quadrant? If you want to start a business, it's very important to look at the current trend, especially with the current situation. So on my slide here, you can see that there is actually 3 mega trends at the moment. So the first one is what we call network marketing. All right, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry and is responsible for creating more millionaires than any other industries, as what we see in the the journal just now. All right, and then the second one, online marketing. Online marketing is the internet plays a major part in our life in many different ways: communication, relationship, education, e-commerce, entertainment, and much more. So online marketing, I think, is a trend that we can't avoid because, like it or not, with the social media, with the current infrastructure that we had, the whole society is moving to that particular trends, online marketing. All right, and when we say that, we cannot escape from that. Whether you like it or not, our life has been influenced heavily based, and it has changed our life. All right. And the third mega trend is that health and wellness. So more than ever today, more than ever, health is very challenging because we have this when the pandemic strike. So people, when people do not have healthy diet or proper hydration, enough exercise, have a lot of stress and don't sleep enough. But however, people want to be healthy, all right? Even the pandemic strike, but we see there is one industry that we see that is keep on going. Of course, just now I mentioned is about the MLM, network marketing. And then the second one is online marketing. And then the third one is the health and wellness. I think based on my experience, I do not see a single pharmacy that closed down due to impacted or due to the pandemic. So the pharmacy, I can tell you what, I stayed in somewhere in Petaling Jaya, and then there is one, my area, it's just not a big area, but then we have the shop houses, quite a number of shop houses. And I think in that shop houses, we have about 40 units shop houses, but within that 40 units shop houses, I think about five of them are pharmacies. So meaning the pharmacies, the health and wellness industries is keep on going, all right? And it will never die. So what I'm trying to tell you that, so for this, at this moment, the pandemic time, the three mega trends, the most important mega trend is that we need, if we are looking, if you want to be involved in a business, I think you need to look for a good network marketing company, as well as online marketing, or to be involved in the health and wellness industry, right? So next slide. So immediately after checking the three mega trend, I think I was fully convinced that FLP is the right company that I should join and start the business with. Why I said so? Because, you know, Forever Living for Information, Forever Living Products was founded in May 13, 1978 in Scottsdale, Arizona. Private-owned company. It's a private-owned company and is debt-free, having a multi-billion assets and more than 10 million distributed worldwide, and with having the 44 years in health and wellness industry. So I think this Forever Living Products is the right company for me to be involved, and I will tell you more in the next slide. All right. So okay, let's move. Okay. Sorry. Can I give you? I mean, can you give me? I'm not sure whether I'm too fast. If I'm okay, can you give me a 1 so that I can continue? Because this is I've not talked to the screen for quite some time, so I need to get some response for the audience so that I'm talking and you are responding to me. All right. Okay. Let's dig further into the company. What is Forever Living Products? Okay. All right. So today I'll tell you more about the company by giving you the perspective and guide you through in terms of 4 P's. So what is the 4 P's? The 4 P's are the number 1, profile. The second one is products, and the third one is potential, the potential of the company. And number 4, which I think personally is the most important thing, because I'm a corporate guy and I'm involved in so many investments. So payout to me, money to me is very important when it comes to an investment. So why I say so? Because the payout would dictate whether I will spend my time or spend my money to start to work with the company or start to join the company. Because with the same amount of time, you need to make sure that if company A giving you, for example, $100 per hour, and company B is giving you $200 per hour, then I think you should get involved in company B, right? So, okay, that is very straightforward. Okay, number 1, let's talk about the profile of the company. So, I think this is has been mentioned so many times when we went to the head office, when we met with Rex and all that. He always insisted that the company is run in a vertical integration way and is totally debt-free, right? What we call vertically integration. Vertical integration basically is we do everything by our own. So Forever Living Products, they have the plantations, all right? is the world's largest producer and distributor of aloe vera health and beauty products. All right, we have our plantation at Dominican Republic, Mexico, and Texas, USA. So we do not rely on third parties to support us, meaning we do from the products from plant to products and to you vertically integrated. So there is no supplier, there is no middleman, there is no other people involved in this process, meaning that the whole process from A to Z is completed by Forever Living, right? Okay, so the next, Forever Living is also the world's largest producer and distributor of nutritional bee products. So for information, we have the best qualities of honey, bee propolis, bee pollen, and as well as royal jelly. All right. Okay. And here I have the video that I want to share to show it to you that what do we mean by vertical integration. Right. This is our farm. Right. I try to run the video. So as you can see from the video, we plant our own aloe, and as of current, we have about 50 million plants, right, of aloe vera, and we produce the best quality. These are all the best species in the world, which is the Aloe babanensis Miller. Okay, all the aloe vera is hand-picked and processed immediately after it was harvested. Okay, all right. I think Forever Living product is the only company that have this the biggest farms of our own and process it all by themselves, and we can't find it anywhere in the world. All right. Okay, so this is what we call vertical integration, and it is so important, especially when it comes to price control. All right. Okay, next. Sorry. Okay, the next second P. The second P is that we need to look into is the product. All right, our product is very unique and produced with the best quality. Okay, so when I say that our product is very unique and produced by the best quality, is that because all the quality of the products are safely guarded by the expert, and thousands of laboratory testing have been conducted every day to make sure that the quality that reach you, the quality of the product that reach your hand is guaranteed the highest among within the industries. And not many companies are doing that. And I think Forever Living products is the one and only that have this scientific advisory board that to make sure all the products is more than perfect in the industries. We have, for example, we have Roger Clemens, Peter Pressman, and Dr. A. Wallace. So these are the people that they safeguard our quality of our products and also advise to the company to make sure that all the products has meet the standard and all exceed the standard. Okay, so I can assure you that when the product reach to your hands, you can safely consume and 100% sure that we are the best. All right. Okay, so I will give you an example. What is the essential products that we produce? Okay, we produce. We have the two. As I said, we are the biggest producer of the aloe vera gel. And why this is so important? Why the aloe vera gel is so important? Because this is the true fact. Because 80% of the disease is coming from our colon. So for whatever input, for whatever food that we have taken every day, so it once we have ingested it into our system, into our body, it will be digested. And then once it has been digested, so the food goes into the intestine and the colon for further absorptions of the nutrients. Right? So in order to make sure that our colon is clean, we need to drink, we need to consume, and aloe vera gel is the one and only products that in the market that can keep our colon clean. All right, that is very sure. And I can tell you in the next videos. All right, in the next video, I will show you that how the aloe vera gel works to cleanse our system. Okay, perhaps I need to do some a little bit of translations over here. So from this video, you can see that there are two brands of the aloe vera gel. One is ours, Forever Living aloe vera gel, and this is one what we call other brand of aloe vera juice. All right. First, we pour a little bit of the aloe vera juice into the second cups, and then we pour the aloe vera gel for Forever Living in the first cup. All right. Then we compare a little bit. You can see obviously there is a difference in color. Ours, it looks a little bit milky in color, and the aloe vera juice from other company, it looks almost identical to water. All right. So how are we going to make sure that all right, to the detoxifications take place? All right. First, we use iodine. Iodine, assuming that iodine is our toxic. All right. We put in the first cup on the left. And then we use the noodles, which is Maggi, all right? Assuming that Maggi is our colon and it absorbs like just our intestine is doing. And then you can see that immediately once the Maggi was dipped into the iodine, the Maggi changed into a blue color. And this is what we call toxic. And we dip into the water, it can't cleanse the iodine. And at the same time, we use the other brands of aloe vera juice to clean it, but unfortunately, it cannot clean it as well. But once the Maggi dip into our aloe vera gel from Forever Living, immediately the Maggi has been cleaned. All right. Okay, you can see from a video now. So once the aloe vera gel was poured into the iodine is completely changed into transparent, which we say that it has been all the toxin has been removed from the body. All right. So when we drink the aloe vera gel, immediately it is going to clean our bodies, the toxic, and throw the toxic away from them, get rid of the toxic from our body. All right. And it also helps in our digestion system, stabilize our glucose level. All right. So this is simple. This is a simple and short video demonstrating how aloe vera gel is helping us to get rid of the toxic from our body. Right. So again, why the aloe vera is so important in our body? Okay, because it supports the digestive health, promotes a healthy immune system, supports nutrient absorption, boosts our natural energy levels, and it can be used daily to promote health and wellness, and suitable for vegans as well. And basically, it can be, it can be taken by anyone. Okay, and in this slide, it shows the testimonies of our from Japan. So this is the eldest twin that share the secret of their longevity by drinking our aloe vera gel every day. So, and this has been recorded in the World Guinness Record. As you can see here, as you can see from the slide. So this is the aloe vera gel, all right? This bottle is slightly bigger than ours because this is a 2-liter pack. What we got in Malaysia is only 1-liter pack. So in Japan, they drink aloe vera gel as they are drinking water. So they consume a lot of aloe vera gel in Japan, and we are one of the best seller, in terms of health product in Japan. Okay. And our aloe vera gel is not only suitable to be consumed by humans, it's also good for animals as well. As you can see here, in this article, it shows that this is the oldest cat in the world. And according to the owner, his family says that aloe vera gel added to his food. They put aloe vera gel into his food, and they think that is responsible for Spike's longevity. And you can Google it. The names of the cat is Spike, all right? So the second product that we produce from Forever Living is Arctic Sea. And from this slide, you can see that just now I said 80% of this is coming from a colon. And then the balance of the 20%, actually the disease is coming from our blood vessel, all right? So there are two areas that our body that you need to be very careful on. The first one is to make sure that our colon is always clean, all right? And then you drink by drinking our aloe vera gel to get rid of the toxic of your body. And then the second most important area or the system that cannot be, is this coming from the second part of the body that you have to make sure is healthy is your blood vessel, because there are 20% of the diseases coming from our blood vessel. For example, cholesterol, all right? So, okay, our Arctic Sea is actually, we have the best quality of our, We have the best quality of Arctic Sea, and it was endorsed. Okay, so Arctic Sea is the only products endorsed by Dr. Dilbert. So Dr. Dilbert is actually the father of omega-3, and this is he has only endorsed the only fish oil in the market that is produced by Forever Living. And this is the event that during the Super Rally event in 2012, he personally attended and endorsed our Arctic Sea, meaning that we produce the best quality of omega-3 plus omega-9. Okay, here comes to another video showing how the Arctic Sea is working.
There's many different types of omega. So this is the one called the X brand, and this is the one from Forever Living. By the look of it, we can only tell the difference by the size. So other than that, it's all the same. So next, I'll be using these two glasses to represent our clear vessels. Our vessels used to be so clean, like an artery like this. And I'll be using styrofoam. Why? Because styrofoam, the molecular structure is very similar to our cholesterol. I use this to represent the food we eat, like the fried stuff, oily food that every day we eat. Our body starts to crack. And then we start to feel giddiness, tiredness, all this. So this is the result after taking all the oily stuff. So next, I'll pour in some warm water because the blood flowing in our body is warm. And I'll cut in the one that's actually found on the market first. Okay, so this is the one from the expert. And then I stir it. And likewise, I cut in the one that's actually found from and then I stir it. Let's watch carefully what has really happened. As noticed, the one found from Forever Living, right, the styrofoam has actually melted. What is the difference between this fish oil and comparing to outside? Is firstly, it's from Arctic Sea. There's no pollution there. And secondly, besides omega-3, we added in olive oil, which has omega-9. It is like a catalyst to speed up the process. And not only that, we added in calamari oil. Not that we're only extracting the oil, not the protein. Hence, it will not actually cause any high cholesterol. And in fact, calamari oil is good for our eyes and for our brain, the DHA. So Forever's omega-3, right, the ratio of EPA to DHA is 200:200, which is actually the best ratio for human absorption. This fish oil is suitable for any age, and it's also very for children, and as well as people with high blood, high cholesterol, arthritis.
All right, as the demonstrator said that actually we produce the best ratios of DHA and EPA in the industries, and this is also produced the highest efficacies when it was consumed by human. Okay, other than aloe vera gel, the Arctic Sea and also the bee products, we also produce the daily products. For example, daily use product. For example, we have this multi-purpose cleaner. We have the Forever Move, and also we have skincare products. We have personal care. All right, and also all the products that we produce is actually recognized by the industry. All right. For example, for this skincare products, actually we are the global awards. We received the global awards in 2019 finalists, and also for this biocellulose masks, right? And also we are one of the finalists in global awards, beauty global awards. All right. Okay. So I think I've gone through the first and second P. The first P, okay, the second P, and now the third P. The third P is actually the potentials of our business, right? Okay, so Forever Living is actually present in international market, and present in approximately about 170 countries, right? The slide that you can the slide that you see here, okay, is all our offices across the world, and it owns totally by Forever Living without owning a single cent to any banks. All right, meaning we are very strong in terms of financial. We are very strong in terms of international presence. Okay, so a quick one. So the third P is the international, the potential. So meaning that once you be the FBO, Forever Business Owner, immediately you have the access to about 170 countries, and immediately you can start the business. All right, it's not like other companies. Once you join a company, then you work in Malaysia, you start to produce, to start to promote the products in Malaysia, and it's limited within our border. And during the pandemic time, you cannot cross border to do business in other countries. But this is different. This is totally different with Forever Living, because Forever Living, once you join a company, you have immediately access to 170 companies, and you can immediately do the business in that country. All right. So there is no limit that saying that when you join the business in Forever Living, the only market that you have is Malaysia. But then immediately once you join, you sign up to be FBO, you have the access to 170 countries, and immediately you can sign up, or you can start to sponsor. All right, so that is very straightforward and clear. Okay, the 4P that I'm going to show is the paid out. So I think paid out, as I mentioned just now, the paid out to me, or the money, is very important, because Forever Living, as I said, we pay the highest payout in global profit sharing. Okay, the pictures that you can see here is actually, I copied from one of Rex's video. In one of Rex's video, he has introduced to us that 3 years ago, when he drafted the business plan, Forever the business plan, is actually almost identical to now, to whatever we have at this moment. Meaning this plan has not been changed, okay, with the intention that to pay the highest bonus to FBOs. Okay, let's take a look. What are the unique concepts of this business? Okay, we have 3 unique concepts in Forever Living's market plan, right? The first one is the concept. The first concept is that in Forever Living business, we do not have middlemen, all right? We are no middleman company. What is so important that we have to mention, that we have to stress on, that we are no middleman company, right? On your left, this is conventional versus Forever. On your left is a conventional business, and right is Forever Living business, all right? Okay, so usually when other environment company, all right, they do not produce their own products. So if, for example, I'm company A, right? I'm taking other companies' products, import from other companies, for example, Japan, Korea, or China. All the products are import from this company, from these countries. And then I am the company A, so I am the boss. So I'll be the regional distributor, or I'm the dealer, right? So I take the products from these countries and I put in my own brand. For example, A Way, right? A Way, or whatever company that you want to name it, right? Example. So immediately I will take a 35% profit. All right. Immediately I will take a 35% profit. Just imagine if the manufacturing cost is 30%. And then by the time that you reach to the dealers will take away 35%. All right. Whatever balance, 35% is for all the distributors to share. All right. The cake or whatever, the balance that you have, the 35%, share among the distributors. For example, if let's say, for example, you have $100 of profit, 35% has been taken immediately when they reach Malaysia. All right. What do you have is only 35% left. All right. What is left is only 35%. So no matter how hard that you work, no matter how hard that you promote the certain products to your customer, the profit that you have is only 35%. It cannot be more than that, because half of it has been taken by the dealer. So unlike from Forever Living, we are getting the product from directly straight away from US, Arizona, straight away from Forever Living America. All right. So as a distributor, straight away you have the 70% of profit that to be shared among us. All right. And then of course we will take the products and sell to the customer. Okay, let's take a look. What do we mean by 70% of profit? Okay, so this slide is, again, we take this is the second concept. So this slide is the second concept where we said we do not want PV and BV, but first we need to check out. Just now I mentioned about the 70% of profit. Where does it come? Okay, number one, you can see from on top of the right-hand side, the first one is the retail profit, or what we call it, a direct bonus. So this retail bonus or direct profits is from 30% to 48%. It all depends on your level. For example, if you are an assistant supervisor, that you can enjoy a 30% profit, and when you move up the ladder and become a supervisor, you will enjoy 38%, and assistant manager 43%, and manager 48%. So that profit or retail profit is straight away coming from your own effort, meaning that whatever product that you sell, based on your level, you are getting the commission or getting the bonus based on your level. All right. For example, if you are a manager, you sell $100 of products, and then $48 will be your profit, right? So this is what we call direct bonus. And the second one is the indirect bonus. So indirect bonus, or in other words, we call it overriding bonus. Overriding bonus meaning that if, for example, if today you are a manager and then you have the assistant manager as a downline, this assistant manager, the difference between you and him is manager is 48%, assistant manager is 43%. So between you and your downline assistant manager, there's a 5% difference. So that will be your indirect bonus. In other way, for every 100 ringgit sales that generated from your downline assistant manager, so you are going to enjoy a 5% out of the $100. All right. So this is what we call indirect bonus, and this is not your effort. This is your effort from your downline. All right. And the third bonus is what we call a leadership bonus. So on my left-hand side, leadership bonus is, what we call that is when you expand your network, all right? When you expand your network, and then you start to produce a manager. So when you start to produce manager, so this manager that will in his group, in his sales group, for example, if your first generations of manager is having 100,000 sales a month. So from this 100,000 sales a month, the first generation's manager will contribute 6% of the bonus to you. So, okay, because as an introducer, so you will deserve the 6% from your first generation's manager, right? So this is the highest levels in the industry. And then when, this is 6% from the first generation. And then you have the second generation. For example, the first generation is called AD, right? AD is your first generation manager. So you will enjoy 6% from his group sales, all right? And then the second generation meaning that this downline is coming from AD's group, all right? AD's group, for example, sister, Eddie's sister, all right? Eddie's sister is called Ellie. Ellie is doing 100,000 sales a month, all right? And from this 100,000 sales a month, 3% will go to you, okay? 3% will go to you. And the third generation, the third generation is from Ellie's downline, for example, all right? And this Eddie's sisters and her downline is totally not your downline. I mean, it's totally strangers to you. You do not know them personally, but then it was sponsored by Eddie and sponsored by Eddie's sisters, all right? So the third generation manager will give you a 2% bonus, all right? For example, if the third generation manager is giving 100,000 a month, then 2% will be contributed to you. So by having the leadership bonus, first, second, and third generation, 6%, 3%, and 2%, the total is 11%, which translated into money will be 11,000. All right, so this is the leadership bonus. From the direct bonus, indirect bonus, and the leadership bonus, so approximately when you add it up, it's about 70%, all right? And then the second concept of no PV and BV. Okay, so in Forever Living, for example, what is no BV and PV? In Forever Living, for example, this is a simple calculation. We pay the bonus based on our retail price. For example, today, if you spend 10,000, so this is before discount, you spend 10,000, all right? The retail price, 10,000, our bonus will be calculated based on the 10,000. For example, if you got 10% from the 10,000, meaning you have 1,000 bonus, right? Otherwise, in other company, XYZ company, the bonus actually is based on their BV. BV is bonus value. For example, you spend 10,000, probably this company will give you only a 5,000 BV. And then the bonus will be calculated based on the 5,000 BV. For example, here, you get the 10% out of 5,000 BV, which translated into only 500 ringgit Malaysia. So for every 10,000, you are losing about 500 as bonus. So that's why this is most important. We do not want a company that is using PV BV system. All right. In Forever Living, we pay the bonus based on the retail price. Okay, so this is the second concept. And the third concept is the no pairing system. I think when I was first introduced to Forever Living business, I do not understand what is pairing system until Jackie explained to me what is pairing system. Most of the MLM company, that's actually they pay their business based on point. That's not the second concept, and the third concept, which by pairing system. For example, you can see here from the pairing system here, meaning if we have two downline, if you two separate lines. So the left is doing 10,000, and you have to make sure the right hand, the right leg, left leg and right leg, producing or making the same business, or making the same sales. For example, if the left leg making 10,000 sales that month, and then you have to make sure that the right leg also making 10,000 that month in order to get the pairing bonus. If not, then you will not be getting any business at all, any bonuses at all. All right. So if the third generation is doing, if the second generation is doing 30,000 a month, you have to make sure that the second generation from your right leg also is making 30,000 a month. And if another example is that if the third generation from your left leg is making 100,000 a month, and you have to make sure that also on your right leg, the third generation is making 100,000 a month in order to get the bonuses, right? And unlike other companies, Forever Living is also paying, as I said just now, highest royalty bonus. All businesses paid on one line and no pairing is required. So these are the three most important and very unique concept that we have that is different compared to other MLM company. Okay, so this is our most important weapon that I can say that if you talk to anyone or talk to any potential customer, so you should carefully explain to them that our three unique concept is very, very important, and there is no other companies who offer the same to you. Okay, so this slide that I'm going to show to you how the bonus estimation for a manager with 3 separate manager league and 3 generation dip. All right. Okay, as you can see from the slide, let's for example, if you have 3 manager, you sponsor 3 direct downline manager, all right, okay, and each of them sponsored 2 manager, okay, second generation, meaning the first you have 3 manager, first generation, and then the second generation you have 6 managers, because each of your first generation managers sponsored 2 manager, right? From the second generation managers, each of them sponsors only 1 manager, right? What is going to happen from this structure? From this structure, if we have the what do you call it in your group, it happens in your group. So these are the bonus estimation for you. For example, your first generations is going to each of the manager is making 50,000 sales a month, and then 3 of them is making 150,000. So 150,000 multiplied by 6%. This first generation manager is going to contribute about 9,000 to you, right? And on the second generation, right? The second generation, we assume that the managers is also making group sales of 50,000 a month, and then when multiplied by 6 of them, and you are getting 3%, because 3% is the what do you call that? The percentage that pay out for second generation manager. All right. For second generation, you will be also you also be getting about 9,000 ringgit. All right, 9,000. And third generation manager. So you have about 6 third generation manager. So if let's say, assuming that they're also doing the same 50,000 sales a month, and then for this 6th generation manager, from their sales, 300,000, you are getting 2% out of it. So from this third generation, you are getting about 6,000, right? From this calculation, based on this calculation, so you'll be getting about a total of 24,000 a month, okay, based on this structure. So this is just an estimation. So if you have this structure, I think I should congratulate you, because you are getting the highest bonuses in the industry. Okay. Sorry, next slide. So we are going to look into, we have in Forever Living, we have two types of membership. Okay, so why I say 2 types of membership? Okay, first type is what we call that 90 ringgit. Once you pay 90 ringgit and sign up as a member, so immediately you are getting 90 ringgit free product voucher. Okay, meaning that to join a company is free. All right, the 90,000 you pay for front is actually it will be converted. You'll be getting the 90 ringgit voucher out of it. The 90 ringgit is just converted into a voucher, and then the voucher is for you to purchase a product. The reason being is because the company wants you to try the product. All right, so meaning that you pay nothing in order to be member. All right, so in order to be member here, in other words, is that a preferred customer. So what we call a normal member is a preferred customer. Okay, that is the terminology for a normal member, and immediately you have the access to Forever to You app. Okay, so once you pay 90 ringgit and sign up as a preferred customer, immediately you will enjoy a 5% discount on all products, not just in Malaysia, but in 170 countries. All right. The second type of membership is actually what we call assistant supervisor. So from a preferred customer to move up to assistant supervisor, what you need to do is that for easy calculation, you need to just complete a purchase of 19 bottles of Aloe Vera Gel within 2 months. All right, within 2 months. So we have 2 months time to be upgraded from preferred customer to assistant supervisor. So the amount of money that you spend is actually after discounted is less than 2,000. So at this moment, less than 2,000. I think you can't find anywhere. Less than 2,000 for you to start a business, I don't think you can find it in anywhere. But in Forever Living, with less than 2,000, you can immediately be upgraded to be an assistant supervisor and start your global business. All right. Okay. So the next slide. What is the benefit? What is the benefit of being the achieving assistant supervisor? As I said just now, you can start to recruit downlines immediately, because the first preferred customers membership, you can't start to recruit. All right. What you are going to enjoy for preferred customer is just merely a 5% discount on all the products. So basically, you are just a consumer if you join Forever Living as a preferred customer. So I would strongly recommend that if you are looking for a business, if you are serious, I would strongly recommend that you need to upgrade your membership immediately from preferred customer to assistant supervisor from day one, right? Because immediately, as I said, you can start to recruit, enjoy 30% discount, and retail profit from 25%. Why 25%? Is because you as an assistant supervisor, you have a 30% discount. And when you start to recruit a preferred customer, so the difference between you and him is 5%. So your retail profit from that is 25%. All right. And there is no minimum monthly purchase. And membership access to 170 countries and can be upgraded to supervisor, 38%. And you can be upgraded to assistant manager, 43%. And of course, you can be promoted to manager, 48%, and enjoy higher income and generous reward that we had in Forever Living. Okay. The next slide here, I'm going to show you, why being an assistant supervisor is so important, right? Okay, on your left, you can see that this is an estimation. For example, if today you're an assistant supervisor and you recruit a preferred customer, all right? And just now I said that you and him, the difference is 5%. So for every single bottle of aloe vera gel that you sell it to him, right, to your preferred customer, immediately you will enjoy a 5% bonus, all right? The retail profit, which is about around 26 ringgit, all right, at this moment. And let's say, for example, if you recruit an assistant supervisor, all right, and you find someone just like you, he wants to be involved in Forever Living business, and he immediately upgraded his membership into assistant supervisor, and immediately from him being your downline, being an assistant supervisor, you will enjoy a 25% bonuses from 1,911 ringgit, which is about 477. All right. As I said just now, the difference, the bonus is calculated based on our retail price, which today our new retail price is 955.50 cents. All right. 2cc meaning that is not 1,1911. So from 1911, 25% is 477. So for every single supervisor, assistant supervisor that you recruited, immediately you will get you will earn an income of 477. Just imagine if today you started Forever Living business as a part-time and you sponsored, all right, 2 assistant supervisor every week, all right, and then you have 6 assistant supervisor in a month. And can you imagine that is about 22,500 ringgit. And as I told you earlier, 2,500 ringgit is equivalent to a fresh graduate salary, monthly salary. So it's quite a lot, right? Can you imagine that? All right. And of course, when you become an assistant supervisor, you're a retail customer. So for every single bottle that you sell to a customer, which is not your preferred customer, they refuse to join the member, and you sell the aloe vera gel to them on the retail price, right? Suggested retail price, which is 103 ringgit 95 cents. Immediately you will enjoy the 30% profit out from that, right? Which is about 31 ringgit. So this is actually, this slide is illustrates to you that what is the difference, that how much money that you can make if you sponsor an assistant supervisor and you sell the products to retail customer, and when you recruit a preferred customer and when they purchase products, how much that you can enjoy, all right? Okay, I think this is the next slide is start your journey pack. Okay, start your journey pack. Start your journey pack. Okay, from last October, 1st October 2021, the company has been so generous because instead of getting 2cc, in order to be promoted to assistant supervisor, you need to have 2cc, right? 2cc will be translated into 1,911 ringgit. After the discount will be 1,800 something. But the company is so generous. The Forever Living company is so good because they want to help more people to be involved in the business. So they have this special promotion where we call that Start Your Journey Pack. With this Start Your Journey Pack, you will enjoy 25% discount immediately and save about 432 ringgit 95 cents. What you need to do is just to fork out 1,382 ringgit 50 cents instead of 1,815. So you will save about 432 ringgit in order for you to be upgraded from preferred customer to assistant supervisor. So I am so what do you call that? Excited, and I feel that personally the company is super generous, because in normal circumstances you need to fork out 1,800. To me, 1,800 for you to start a business is already very minimal, very minimal. But the company is giving you extra promotion for you to move up to assistant supervisor. What you need to do is to fork out just only 1,382 ringgit, all right, to be an assistant supervisor. And personally, I would strongly recommend you for those who are still a preferred customer or who has not joined the members yet, be as fast as possible, as soon as possible, please upgrade your membership or sign up to be an assistant supervisor as soon as possible. And I promise you, you will change your entire life. Okay, so after being the assistant supervisor, what are you going to enjoy? Okay, we are going, as I said, the company has already, they have so many, they get so many tools that ready to be used by you, right? You do not have to invent yourself. You do not have to fork out extra money or fork out extra, to get people to develop, for example, a website, for example, apps for you to kickstart your business. Everything the company has ready, get ready for you. So what you need to do is to be the assistant supervisor to start the business, right? And of course, there are so many incentives that once you be in the business, right? Once you be the assistant supervisor, and of course, there are many incentives. And I'm not going to talk about the incentive today, but I'm going to quickly show to you what you can do with the 1,800 ringgit, all right? So this is the example. What we call that is Forever to Drive incentive, all right? Once you become the assistant supervisor, and it opens up the horizon for you, all right? And for example, if you start to expand your network and having your downlines during the business and together, and you fight in a team, all right, and you are open up to this super duper excited incentive for me. For me, it's very excited and super duper generous. What we call is Forever to Drive, right? This is a car fund, but Forever Living pay in terms of cash. You can utilize the cash that you have to buy your dream car or to buy whatever that you want. From the slide, you can see here, our seafood Dr. Desmond, he has been qualified for Forever to Drive for so many years, all right? If not mistaken, he has been qualified for more than 20 over years. This is something extra from the bonuses that you can get, but you can utilize the money. And I can't remember how much that he has received from this incentive, and he has purchased so many cars, dream cars, as you can see here. He has the Mercedes and also the Alphard, all right? Okay, and of course, another incentive is that you can start to work on your ego manager. And to me, ego manager is also one of the most excited incentive that you can qualify for. And that, once you qualify for ego managers, and then the company will pay 2%. For example, our ego managers is actually a retreat. Usually every year, you'll be rewarded. Once you qualify, you'll be rewarded 2 tickets to overseas. For example, we have been in so many countries. We have been in Greece in 2016. We have been in Cancun 2015. We have been, Bahamas. We have been in US home office and all that. And most excited thing is that because the eager manager retreat this year is in Cancun. So in 2015, we have been in Cancun during that time, and 2022 we are going to Cancun again. And Cancun is one of the most excited destinations in holiday destination that you should never be missed, because it has the most beautiful shoreline in the world, and it's the most beautiful island in the world as well. And a lot of the people Cancun is actually their dream destination. And you have the opportunity once you become the assistant supervisor, once you become the FBO's forever business owner. So what you need to do is just actually plan your way to expand your network and start to work on the incentives and qualify for this very, very excited eager manager program. All right. And next, this is the Cancun, as I said just now. And perhaps you can show you a video. So where Cancun is. So for your information, Cancun is one of the most beautiful islands in the world, where it's located somewhere in Mexico. Sorry. Okay. Next slide, we are going to see this. Okay. The most important incentives that you can get in Forever Living is actually the Chairman Bonus Manager, which we are going to share the 3% whirlpool bonus. Right? What does this mean? Okay, I think this is another unique incentive that everyone should not miss. Why I say so? Because in other MLM company, you will, getting your bonuses or getting your overriding bonuses from your downline is normal. It's very, what do you call that? That is the standard practice in the industry. But in Forever Living, we have this very unique Chairman Bonus Manager where you can actually getting the bonuses from your sideline, okay, from your upline, or from your upline, or from the different, from FBOs across the world. And why I say so? Because Rex, the founder of Forever Living, that he is so generous, as I said from the beginning, because the intentions of him founded Forever Living is actually to pay the highest bonuses and to help more people. Right? This Chairman bonus, particularly this Chairman bonus CBM, particularly is actually for, those qualified as a Chairman bonus to share the 3% profit sharing. Which this 3% is generated across the world. All right. Okay. So let's take a look on how this CBM bonus, Chairman bonus manager works. All right. In order to qualify to be a CBM, okay, what you need to do is to start to be an FBO, of course. All right. Start from everyone, even though Dr. Desmond, he start from the very beginning to be, to be a FBO first. All right. What he do, 20 years ago is actually the same as now. Just purchase 2cc products and immediately you'll be upgraded to an assistant supervisor. And then from that, you'll be expand your network. All right. From that on, what you need to do is that to make sure that within your group, okay, you generate or you make a sales of 60cc a month. What is CC? CC is case credit. At this moment, one case credit in Malaysia is about 955 ringgit 50 cents. All right. Okay. So that is less than 2,000 ringgit. For example, if 1 month you can make a sales of 60cc. At this moment, it's about 30,000 plus. All right. And continuously for 12 months. And at the same time, you produce one leg, one downline, which qualified for eager manager. And this eager manager is also doing the same thing, which from the group is doing only 60cc a month. All right. This is also about 30,000 plus a month. And you will be qualified. You'll be qualified as a chairman bonus manager level 1. All right. So it's just as simple as that. What you need to do is that every month you make sure that in your group, okay, you're making sales of 60cc, all right, about 30,000 plus, and have an eager manager leg. Have an eager manager meaning that you have a downline also qualified, also making about 60cc a month, all right. Then you'll be qualified for this chairman bonus manager bonus. And your estimated yearly income is about 500,000, right? And the monthly income, I mean, the chairman bonus manager income is about 10,000. The bonus yearly income is separate. I mean, I think when, as you can see from the slide, there are two different. One is yearly income. Yearly income is paid by monthly, right? Every month, your bonus is paid by the sales in that particular month. The second one is CBM. CBM income is once you qualify, as I explained just now, in your group, you do a 60cc sales, and at the same time, you have one eager manager, which is also doing the 60cc, and you'll be automatically qualified. And bear in mind, you need to do this thing in 12 months. It's not only 1 month, yeah? So meaning that every month, you need to do at least 60cc, all right, okay, in your group, and one eager manager. Right, you will be getting an estimated yearly income of 500,000 and an extra bonus from 10,000 to 150,000. As you can see here, one of my good friend, Jason, so he qualified for CBM level 1 and in 2017, and this is his check. Right, in 2017, he qualified for CBM. He received a check of 17,000 US dollar. When converted into ringgit Malaysia, it's about 68,000. All right, it's close to 70,000. So this 70,000 is actually on top of what he's getting every month. All right. Okay. So second, and this is another slide. Okay, we have actually CBM. We have 3 levels. Just now is level 1, and this is CBM level 2. So CBM level 2 is the bonus is much higher. Okay, as you can see here, what you need to do is that if you want to achieve CBM level 2, you need to produce 3 different legs, right? 3 different CBM legs. 3 different CBM level 1 legs, all right? With this structure, your estimated yearly income is about 1 million, right? It's about 1 million. And then, as you can see from the picture, this is my upline, Jackie. In 2000, this is too small, I can't remember in what year it is, but in one of the years that he achieved CBM level 2, his check is about 60,000 US dollar, right? 60,000 US dollar when converted into ringgit Malaysia is about 260,000 ringgit Malaysia. And I mean, to tell you the truth, or to be frank with you, I've never seen in my life that a particular, if you are working for any company, even myself, I've been working in a corporate for more than about 16 years, right? I've never seen myself that any company is willing to pay a single person that high amount of bonus, 260,000. It never happened. I have not seen that. I've not seen that the bonus is 260,000. All right. I've not seen that in my entire corporate life. Okay. So as I said, this is very high. Okay. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is for your information. This 260,000 is on top of your yearly income, which is about 1 million. Okay. So next, I'm going to show it to you. This is from 2015 to 2016. So this is the chairman bonus that my upline Jackie he got from. This is only on the bonuses that he got from the chairman bonus manager. Yeah. So from 2015 to 19, the total chairman bonus that he received is close to 320,000 US dollar. And so when it converted into Malaysia, it's about ringgit Malaysia 1.3 million. So the bonus alone is more than 1 million. All right. This is on top of his monthly salaries, his monthly bonuses. All right. This is a huge money. And I think I would say that this is the best return of investment. Just imagine your business startup is, as I said just now, 2cc is less than 2,000. With 2,000, and then it open up the horizon and open up the opportunity, the possibility of you earning more than $1 million a year. All right. Okay, next. So this is from our Dato' Sifu. All right. So as I said, in Forever Living, we have 3 CBM level 1, level 2, level 3, and this is level 3. So what you need to do in order to qualify for level 3 is to have 6 CBM level 1, all right, leg. Okay, once you have 6 CBM level 1 leg, and then your yearly income is estimated approximately about 5 million. All right, this is your yearly income. And on top of that, the bonuses from, as I said, the chairman bonus level 3 check. And this one is in 2017. Yeah, I still remember that in 2017, we were in the US, in the home country, in our US office. That time it was in Dallas. I personally witnessed that Dato' and Datin on the stage, that he received a check from our president, Greg Mond. The check amounted to 478,000 US dollar, which converted to Malaysian ringgit is about 1.8 million. Okay. Okay, this is 478,000 is not the highest that Dato' has got. So this is the latest, which we have this. He got the check from for the Forever Global Rally 2021. Okay, let's take a look at the video.
I go any further. Desmond, Grace, would you like to switch any of your memories? One last chance.
Remain the same.
Remain the same. Remain the same. You choose the amount because you choose the memories. Are you sure? Okay. Yeah. Then let's keep going. Oh. Last chance. Switch or stay the same. Stay or switch? Stay. Okay, that's Desmond's choice. Here we go. And finally, you do realize this could have gone in any way possible here with all of these combinations, but the memories that you chose happened for a reason. I believe we are all here connected for a reason, and that is why Forever is only thriving more and more each year because of people like you. And right now, I am so proud to share in this moment with all of you. Congratulations!
Oh my God!
He's 5.
Yeah, oh my God, that is 563,000 US dollar. Just a single check from our Dato' Sifu Desmond got from last year's bonuses, all right? And I think that this year, most probably that he will be getting a bigger check this year. I'm not sure, but then I hope that he will get a bigger check compared to last year. Okay, for the past few years that I joined Forever Living business, and I've my bonuses has not been missed a single time. So meaning that Forever Living is actually a very, very rich company. So they pay the bonuses on time. If not on time, it's always early. All right. It's never been missed. It's never been late. Right. As you can see from this slide, you can see that the global rally happened on 10th of April. Right. And then the next slide, the check. Okay, the check, they bank in the check from after the global rally. Okay, they bank in the check immediately on almost the same time because there's a time difference, right? Happens on 10th of April, and then this is shared by Dr. Desmond in his account, Immediately it was credited 2 million, 2.3 million. Immediately after the event, after the global rally event, his account was credited 2.3 million. All right, this is, and again, it shows that, you know, Forever Living is a super rich company. All right, you don't worry about after so many years of hard work that you put into a company. You started a company, you start to expand your network, and suddenly the company, you know, close off. It will never happen in Forever Living because it has been paying a huge bonus since 1978 and never been missed. All right. Okay. So, and this slide shows that the cumulative chairman bonus that has been received by Dato', okay, from 2013 until last year, 2021. So the total amount, the total global chairman bonus that he has received is about US dollar 2.7 million. All right, this is, you know, this is crazy. This is crazy. As I said, 2.7 million USD when you convert into ringgit Malaysia, okay, is about 12 million ringgit Malaysia. And as I can remember, I do not see any CEOs of the company receiving such a bonus. I mean, in a corporate world, all right? You will never, I have not seen it. If you have seen it, probably you can share it with me, right? So this is huge. You know, I think I'm almost speechless. I do not know. I do not have any words that in my mind when one person doing MLM business that can receive the bonuses from 2013 to 2021 amounted to about close to 12 million ringgit Malaysia. So this is crazy. This is definitely crazy. Okay, so this has almost come to my end of my presentation. Okay, so what you know, I think from the beginning until now, what I'm trying to tell you that you know, you don't have to be super perfect or super intelligent or super good in business or whatever perspective. All right, what you need to do is that you need to make a right decision and choose the right trend and the right platform and system. All right, in order for you to have the opportunity, in order for you to have the opportunity to be a millionaire. All right, I think I have from the past 1.5 hours I've shown to you. I mean, based on my own experience, and you know, based on my own experience of 15 years in corporate world, I don't think that there is any single companies that would pay this amount of money to you, and I don't think there's any business that is more easier or simple that you can do. Because as I said in the beginning, to start a business is not easy and it is full of challenges. And if you're lucky, probably you can get your return of investment within 10 years, all right? But by spending or by being an assistant supervisor, by spending a 2,000, basically you do not need to get any fund from any banks or whatever. I think 2,000 is very simple and very low in order for you to start a business. And personally, I would say this is one and only company that I will recommend to you sincerely. All right, that I will recommend to you sincerely, and perhaps you want to, you know, look at the business seriously and to start this global business as soon as you can. If you know, personally, I would say that you should start a business yesterday, not today. Okay, you should start the business immediately. All right, and immediately you open up to the horizon, the business that you have the chances to work with the top donors and like Dr. Desmond, and of course 170 countries that you can work with the officers, with our head of home officers, and of course the different you know, our branch office in different countries. Okay, sorry. Okay, can you see the slide? Okay. Okay, this is the third before my last slide. Okay, so what I'm trying, the reason why I show you this slide is actually I want to, perhaps you need to think about what matters most to you this year. I'm not sure, because personally, I would say that what matters most to me is health, or probably you want to have more money, probably you want to have more time, probably you want to have financial freedom. As I said, the ultimate goal for me is actually to be involved in forever business, forever living business, is to have financial freedom. All right, regardless of whatever reason. All right, regardless of whatever reason, I think still forever living business give you, provides you the best opportunity, and I don't think that you can find it outside. If you have not considered forever living business, you should really spend some time and reconsider, and if possible, if possible, to immediately start a business. Okay, so this slide is a little bit this is a bit of my achievement. So, and I can say that from day one that I joined Forever Living, it has changed my life. It has changed my life. And before this, I can't even imagine that I have the chance to travel around the world. Because, as I said just now, working in a corporate level, even though your starting salary is, not high, but once you climb up the corporate ladders, you earn a decent income. But I don't think that is enough for you if you want to chase your dream. That is not enough for you to have, to travel around the world. That is not enough for you to have a bigger house. So I would say that if I would tell you the single decision the one decision that I made that I will never regret is the moment that I signed up to be the Forever Living business owner. Okay, so this is my message to you. This is also my final slide. So if you are serious about changing your life, you will find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse. And of course, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And I would say a journey of 1,000 miles, and in order to be successful in business Forever Living, is to sign up to be an FBO today. All right. I think this comes to the end of my presentation, and I would like to say thank you once again. And I will pass back my mic to my manager, Eddie, my MC tonight. All right. See you again. Thank you.
Thank you very much to our wonderful sharing from our senior eagle manager, CHee. Let us type 9333. Thank you for his sharing. Okay. Okay, thank you. So, anyone, are you feel excited after his sharing just now? Are you get any secret tips? Why he switched from a corporate world to be forever FBO? This is actually forever. FBO is a wonderful position to earn $1 million, okay, and change your life actually, okay. So anyone is very excited now? Excited? Give me 9. Type 9. Are you feel excited? Okay, type 9. Then after you typing the 9, then you have to do another step, is going to find the person that bring you in tonight, okay, and sign up, okay, and enjoy with your career, your wonderful journey with Forever Business. Okay, let us expand our wonderful business to 170 countries. Okay, we start at now. Okay, so before we end, we have a session to take a photo. If anyone have a product with you, if you are newcomers, never mind. Okay, just order and you will get it 2 to 3 days. Okay, they will deliver to your home. Okay, so let us show our open our video and take a photo before we end. Okay, anyone can help us to snap the photo?
Yeah, sure. Hold on.
Thank you.
Hold on. I have to maximize the screen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, one more. I open everyone because some of them are not. Okay, come. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, another page. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, done.
Okay, thank you very much to all of you and see you at our success journey in forever. See ya.